Alright, continuing with Herogasm, aside from the fucking of the squid by the deep.
Yeah, and all the sex stuff.
And all the sex stuff.
All the gasm stuff.
All the gasms. All the gasms.
Back to the hero
Mother's
part.
milk has a new meaning after that episode. That was...
He got his name that day, if not before.
They got very creative.
He earned his.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people say they didn't go over the top, but if you looked into the background in a lot of spots, they got away with way more than usual without it being called porn.
Yes.
It was...
This episode was pretty wild.
It was a lot.
Short to say, it was,
But to get to the more story plot of it, ultimately we finally see Homelander, Soldier Boy, Butcher, Huey.
I fucking hate Huey sometimes.
Bro! Get
wow.
out of here! Huey's just trying to be a hero.
I hate him sometimes, bro.
We all got different perspectives, and yours is wrong.
When's the last time you made a stupid decision? That's right, recently.
He just finally, he finally started being, a ride or die. Before he was a bitch. He was a pussy.
I don't know about that.
He was a pussy.
I think he's a ride or die.
He was sheltered as a child, so I can't.
He's
blame
here
him.
for the cause.
I can't blame him, but still,
But yeah, that fight though.
Oh, the fight was incredible.
Oh man.
Batman vs Superman is nothing on that.
Butch. Oh man. Bro.
The thing I feel like with the boys is the build-up always is followed by something that is satisfying. Like,
Yeah, immensely, bro.
Yeah.
to see them all throw down, and they had Homelander
Such a
pinned
fight.
down. Finally, they had him pinned down. They were about to take him out, but he finally gets loose last second.
But to be honest, I think that it took too long for Soldier Boy to recharge after he used it.
Oh,
early.
absolutely.
Like
Yeah,
earlier,
he
blowing up the whole house.
Yeah. He can't use that boy back to back.
Yeah, like you have one good charge, and then you gotta really work for that second one. Like you could see he was sweating for it.
Yeah, bro. It takes a lot out of him, but
Man, these hiccups are getting cuter.
he does it. He does it. Soldier Boy, he remind me of Ricky Bobby dad. He just
I'm disappointed.
he just bro, he don't give a fuck. He ain't shocked about shit. He just living.
But by the
Enjoying his best life, bro. He don't care.
By the end of this episode, ultimately, Starlight leaves the Seven.
But very crafty.
You see on the actual video itself at the very end, there's millions of people watching this. They see...
It's like an Instagram live video.
And she's releasing all this information about stuff that's happened over the past few seasons.
It's Homelander confessing that he has Maeve somewhere.
All the dirt.
Yep.
Bro, all the dirt. Like I said, she has the best development.
She be doing everything lately. Honestly,
she really persevered.
you had it with she had probably the best development
Yeah.
throughout the season and just the series.
Most definitely, bro.
You saw her go from naive to I'ma just play the game by their rules to fuck their rules. I'm tired of this shit. To fearing for my life to alright, now I got a community that I can rally behind me because I'm America's sweetheart.
Yeah, I'm about to represent my own way. Fuck y'all way.
One person who really grew on me even more than usual, I always thought he was good, but throughout the season you saw a different level to him, was Tomer Capone as Frenchie.
The greatest guy, man.
Frenchie.
I feel so bad for Frenchie, man.
You saw some of his background, back with I think it was the Russian mob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With just the Russians in general. If it wasn't the mob, then it was all the Russians. It was...
Because that's who ends up leading them
Little
to
Nikki
Soldier
or
Boy.
whatever, or Little... What is her name?
The lady he worked for
Yeah.
prior.
Isn't it Little Nikki or something?
I think it was.
Do we got anything on that?
I don't think they really exposed their name like that. I think it was Chantel. Like a
Nah.
real name?
Oh, we're dropping the ball on this one, gang.
Yeah, we're missing it here.
We'll get back to that later. One of
Yeah,
us will find that.
That's not like here nor there. To be honest, though, like I really think that like Frenchie had such a strong development, especially at the end. Wrong time, wrong place, obviously, but man's really stuck up for himself, and you know that did me proud.
And then, obviously, in the penultimate episode, we find out a couple things. We see the animated version, the animalistic version of what happened with the prior team. Oh boy. People are gonna roast us for not knowing this one, guys. This is embarrassing.
What is it for, Jordy?
The previous team, what...
Oh, the paybacks.
Yep, payback. Thank you. Thank you. You just
Yeah,
saved
sorry,
us
y'all.
a
I was
lot of time.
looking up the little Russian girl. I think.
Yeah, the payback. Yeah, I like how they showed it.
And animated with animals.
Yeah, and like through Black Nowhere's.
Lil Nina. Not Lil Nicky. Lil Nina.
Lil Nina.
Sorry.
Yeah, Lil Nina.
But yeah, no.
How they showed it through Black Nowhere eyes, and like it was perfect, and they showed it. They didn't want it to be real life because it would have probably been another explicit, just like the or Herogasm for Soldier Boy.
What
he didn't take no shit.
Though?
He didn't take no shit. He was about his business.
I was hoping.
And he kept everybody in line.
Stronger.
He kept everybody in line, just like your Homeland.
You know. I was really hoping Black Noir would go out stronger.
Man,
Instead
that
of just
really,
like writing on his cards.
that really hurted me. That really hurt. He hid all that time
For nothing.
just to go right out and die like that. Like it was. Oh, that's one of my favorite characters. It's because he didn't say nothing. He got straight to business. Man.
Man, we were talking about him right before we were watching the show, so we just, like Jordy was talking about, we finished right before taping this.
Yep.
And I had stopped halfway through because I was almost finished, and I saw where Black Noir was killed. Malcolm comes over and he's like, "Man, I love Black Noir," and I just kind of look over at Jordy like, "Oh." Who's gonna have to break it to him?
Big depression. And I kind of sensed it too.
You could see it coming.
I kind of sensed it, but I just didn't
felt
want to
so
believe
bad.
it. I ain't want to believe it, bro. I ain't want to believe it. I ain't want to.
Once you saw Homelander tweaking,
I ain't want to see
it was
him go
over.
out like that, bro. Homelander, bro, he's so overpowered. I hate this douchebag, but he plays his role well.
yeah, no, he does a great job.
He plays his role very well.
So, ultimately, at the end of episode 7, before we get to all the juicy parts of the season finale, we find out that Homelander is technically Soldier Boy's son.
Your daddy's son.
But like because they took some of his DNA and made it that way, it wasn't like it was a illegitimate child like that Soldier Boy had over the years,
He
which
said he
would have
jacked
made
off.
more sense.
He said he jacked off into a cup.
Yeah, like,
His face. That's sperm donation.
You know,
boy, in
like-
real life.
it's not the same. I'm just gonna say it's not the same.
You know, giving somebody another chance at life. You know, have a little, offspring of their own.
Man, they kicked him out of life because they wanted this kid.
No, he's still relevant in life, but not the way he wants to be. Portrayed as. He made his mark.
Bruh.
I'm gonna scoot back so it's more of a circle.
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like it's a lot better and easier to talk.
It is. This
I
feels
feel
more
like
open.
I feel like I just kind
Hey,
of
man.
we just
How
discovered
you
something
doing?
for our show.
It's been
Welcome,
okay.
welcome. This is gonna be a work in progress.
You know, I'm hopping over there by the window, man.
You know what? We're winging it at this point, so
Yeah, you gotta bear with us. This is just a trial by error thing right now. We're gonna keep getting better, but like
gonna
we're
be a
gonna
fun
get worse
time.
before we get better sometimes.
you'll have a couple good laughs along the way. We're not professionals.
No.
We're just 3 friends who got together and started recording.
Yeah. We love movies. We love TV.
This is a
Like,
big
this is
test
why
run.
we're here.
Big,
Correct.
Big test run, but you know. Like I said, you gotta walk the road.
If you want, like some of our videos, it'll help.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Like
on
and
to the
subscribe.
season.
We can finally say that.
Yep.
Back to it.
The Critic Corp. Tell your friends.
Yeah, there should be a button. We
Tell
can
your
add
people
somewhere
about
eventually.
it.
We're not
We need
at
the
the button
editing.
adding status yet, so just
Right here. Just click right here. Even though it probably
there's not
won't
going to
do
be a button.
anything, there's
It'll
not going
pause
to be a
the
button.
screen. If you click below or to the left or maybe up in the bottom right, I guarantee you it says subscribe somewhere on your screen. Just find it.
Tell
Help us
your
out.
people
Help us grow.
about me.
All right, back to the season finale.
Man,
Now that we've gotten all that out of the way, some jitters out,
I'm still
we're a little
grasping.
bit more open.
I'm still grasping that, bro.
Let's talk also this is gonna be straight spoilers right now. If you have not watched it
it
yet,
off.
turn it off. Like obviously
off,
you've
come
already
back.
missed some
Please,
shit.
so we sorry.
Come back, give us another
We
view.
sorry. We about to talk
But
our
this
shit.
is you gotta
Being
stop
real
right
here.
here, alright?
We about to
That
talk
was
our
my
shit.
fair warning to all of you. Ryan being a douchebag and choosing Homelander.
Oh, we're jumping straight into
Man,
it.
I gave them their warning. They should have already logged off. If you didn't, that's
We're
on
not
you.
even gonna go through the rest of it.
No,
We're just
I want to jump to the nitty gritty. I thought I can't.
You hadn't
stand
even
the
brought
fact-
that up to us prior to.
I've been saving this, bro. It's just been burning inside of me. It's like a fire growing.
Man.
But-
we all seen it coming, cause you know, Butch
He blew it.
We all knew Butcher wasn't gonna, you know, be a good father figure, and,
Well-
and at the end,
Listen, that's disrespectful. I think he'd be a great daddy.
if other things were different, if his wife was still alive,
Nah, I think he'd
and
still be a good
if
daddy.
it was actually his blood,
He would
you know,
still be a good parent. It's just
he
he'd
made
have
a
to
promise.
kill.
He made a promise. That was it.
He'd have to kill Homelander first.
He had to kill Homelander, and he had to change his life up a little bit too.
Well,
Cause he got now
You
you
gotta
gotta
fucking
think, you gotta
learn
think, you gotta think about
live.
another little kid. Everything he does, you gotta think about that little
motherfucker's
kid.
dying in the next year and a half.
Now, I'm talking about before, risking his life, being on the run. He can't do that with a kid. Little kid, back in
Little
the
kid's
crib.
been on the run. Hiding
So
his
what
whole
they're
life.
talking about right now is
Yeah.
ultimately Butcher is dying because he took the 10V, which we found out
Way
last
too many
episode was
times.
Fucking
fatal.
idiot.
But being a
Um,
great guy, he saved Huey.
He did save Huey. He knocked him out, locked him in a bathroom for a bit. You know what a good father figure does. Older brother in this
Older
case.
brother.
He was
Because he looked
He's not
at
his
him as
daddy.
a little
He
brother.
ain't say that, nigga. He told him to go get some more from the lab. we about to
Well-
run this shit back.
When you saw him pick up the vial that was on the ground, did you think he was like actually gonna take it?
Who, Huey?
No, actually,
Nah.
Really?
No.
I felt
Nah,
like they
I
were
think
building
he
his
was.
character up too well this episode. He
I don't
wasn't
know.
gonna
With
go
how the
back
show
to it.
goes.
I didn't think he would. I knew he was gonna find another way. Cause you know, it's Huey. He a bitch nigga.
Although I will say,
Bro, just because you're smart don't mean you're a bitch.
It's not cause he's smart. He just
He outwitted them all. He
He-
juiced Starlight. She was levitating.
He's like a little weasel, bro. You know.
Oh, Weasel, he's
I'm
such a
gonna have to
faithful
blur
Weasel.
that out.
He's like
Yeah.
he's there,
You're
but
gonna
you
get
know
so much hate from the
he's
people.
there, but he's not
Hate on
there.
him.
Hate on him.
He's there, but
Hate.
he's not
If
there.
you need a home
bro.
address to send hate
What do
mail
you do?
to, I
Come
got
and poof
you.
you away naked. Oh wow, Huey, the great Huey.
Bro, but he was kicking Homelander's ass while
Well,
naked.
to be fair, he only got one shot in.
Dick out and everything, and he was pop.
Bro, Homelander.
Had that boy pinned. Homelander wasn't ready for that.
Homelander looked at him like, boy.
So let's get more focused up on this finale.
Yeah, anyways.
Let's get back to this.
Man.
So, we start off.
Ryan going with Homelander.
Yep.
But, you know, I feel like that's gonna change. Over time, he ain't gonna get like he ain't gonna like
At
a
this
Homelander
point, I'm not
really.
sure. I think he's bought, like, he drank the Kool-Aid. If
He-
anybody understands that reference, thank you.
He's
He's bought into the system of Homelander being great.
he's like a little dog right now. You know, he's going where he get attention at. Once Homelander, you know, stop giving him that little fatherly attention, just a little bit, he gonna look elsewhere. He's gonna look elsewhere.
I think he'll stay with him unless Homelander scares him.
Yeah.
Like,
Which he is.
Scares him or threatens. No, he got excited at the end of the season, bro.
I know,
Did you see
but
that last scene? You literally saw the little kid just smile when, like, he laser beamed some dude's head off. Like, that's not natural.
He could have been smiling just for the cameras.
Parents, is that natural for your children to be happy?
He could have been smiling just for the
somebody's face just get lasered off their body.
Like father like son. He could have just been smiling for the cameras. Behind scenes,
you could see it in his eyes.
You think otherwise.
That little kid saw joy when he saw the lights go out.
And for us, that's just the start. Homelander. That's cake work to Homelander.
I think he let
a whole plane.
What was that one move? Brightburn.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ryan gives me Brightburn vibes.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially at the last scene when you see that protester get lasered by Homelander and you see him grin.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The smile in his eyes, you see, like, he's villainous. He's ready for it. Like, out of this fight from Butcher, like, trying to save him, that distance, that wall that he created, just ended up pushing him towards, like, Homelander's villainous, like, actions, because deep down he sees Homelander loves him because he loves his blood.
Yeah.
So, and he always wanted a son.
And you felt that when he's talking to Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
Towards the end.
Yeah.
Soldier Boy saying, how did I would have raised you not to be such a pussy. Oh my god.
You're disappointment.
Like I said, Ricky Bobby Daddy all over again, bro.
He killed it, man. I was, for a second, I'm like, oh god. They're all gonna die.
They're gonna team up.
It's gonna be Homelander, Ryan, and Soldier Boy just whooping ass, taking names, and...
Nah, I knew my boy Butch was gonna be in that, boy.
Dude, but then seeing Butcher, like, we didn't get the showdown. I wanted a straight showdown between Butcher and Homelander at the end.
They're still saving.
Hey, I feel like he's gonna.
He's got that last violent attempt V to just blow his brain to mush.
I feel like he's gonna finesse his way out of death. Butch. He gonna find a way, like,
unless he shoots up real V.
I don't know how much longer that they're gonna go with this series. It might only be 1 or 2 more seasons, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm bought.
At this point, I could see one, and then
you can tell they're coming to
a lot can happen in those 2 seasons.
A lot happens every episode.
Yeah.
I was gonna say every episode feels fulfilling with this show. Ultimately,
yeah.
Like
I'm never left wanting
no
something
filler.
feeling that I was cheated at the end of an episode.
Oh yeah, no.
When I'm watching a Marvel series, I feel like cheated at the end of the episode. It's like,
man,
you could have gave me more here.
Don't get me started on Marvel, bro. Don't even get me started.
I mean, we're gonna be talking about
Marvel. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Thor here next.
We're gonna be
that was good.
That was
good. That
videos
would be completely
this
sidetracked though. I don't want to get
to make up for our absent time. But all right. Coming to the very end.
Final thoughts on it.
Overall, what haven't we talked about with the finale?
I like how I Maeve finessed death.
Yeah.
I really thought she was a goner. I thought she was a goner. I thought it was
She's too much of a fighter.
They killed off everybody fucking else.
I thought
that was good and worth actually giving a fight for.
Very Game of Thrones.
Are you talking about Black Noir?
Yeah, Black Noir, bro. They killed Black Noir. They killed my man.
I'm about to just change your name
bro.
on my phone, Black Noir.
They hurt me with that one, bro. Even Stormfront, even though she was a racist cunt, she had them bitches. She had them things. She can go. She probably could have went with Soldier Boy. She probably could have went with Homeland.
Can we talk about the creepy hand job that she was given?
Yeah, bro.
She was in the hospital bed. And then she kills herself.
Talking about the Third Reich or whatever.
They literally told Homelander that episode.
He's like, what?
Just don't be shit.
No.
Just don't be shit. Just don't be shit this episode. Be the worst you can be this episode.
Man.
He just, bro. Making that one big dude be the what's her name? The blonde hair lady. I forget her name, bro. Madeline.
Oh, Madeline.
Yeah, Madeline. Oh,
from the first season.
Yeah, making the big fat dude. I forget his name. Dude is changing the people, morphing the people.
Oh,
yeah, in the second season.
Bro.
Yeah,
dude. That was weird. Like that, and with him going to the hospital and home from. That was just weird situations.
Those were two cringy Homefront scenes.
Homelander friend scenes.
Oh yeah, Homelander. Why did I say Homefront?
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. It's been a long week.
Yeah, man.
Oh, pay attention to our Thor review. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna do another spoiler-free at the beginning, spoilers at the end.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and keep that one way shorter because it's a movie. Not as much to dive into. Hopefully, like 15 to 20 minutes, because we're all getting a little tired here.
The Boys episode, we just gotta talk so much about because it's just so unique. There's too much that happens in it to keep it so condensed.
It's a political satire. It's a satire on comic book movies.
This is our world we live in today.
Yeah,
it's how
superheroes
demented that our world, even not without the superheroes. The rally that you saw outside of Vought Tower in the season finale, where you have the Starlight people, then you have the Homelander people cheering and shouting their own things. You had if anybody didn't see it, you had the left versus the right, literally. It was so crazy that it broke down to just that basic concept, and seeing how people will choose a side without knowing all the information and everything else. It breaks down to what our society is about.
Can I just bring up that one of the last scenes when Homelander lasers that guy? I don't think that's necessarily the chilling part. It's when everybody else starts cheering.
Accepting of it. That's just so baffling to me. I mean, not even baffling, to be honest, because I expect the human race to just
it's going on in our world today.
To applaud it.
We're not a political...
No. Yeah, this isn't for us.
Isn't a political
I don't know enough about politics to be able
anything.
to support
If
anybody or anything.
come at us with political stuff,
we're not
tell you to fuck
go home.
yourself.
We're not even going to.
Alright? We're not going to read your comments.
No.
I'll delete your comments. Don't think I
delete
won't
your
even
comment.
delete your comment. Because you want to know why? I delete my emails.
This is the only time we're referencing you.
Alright? This is just...
We're just stating reality facts.
We're just saying it breaks down to two
And you can
separate
tell
sides
which
where
side
people don't
is
like to listen.
You can tell which sides are being interpreted here. It is a political satire. At the end of the day, people are going to be turned off by that. I understand that. Honestly, it does not take away from it because I feel like it rips on the hypocrisy of both sides.
If anything, it brings it more to life. It makes me think that the Boys show is something that I could see happening day to day. Whereas if I'm watching Superman or The Dark Knight or anything, it's it's nice to watch and everything, but we don't live in that comic booky world, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
This is the gruesome, terrible, awful,
reality,
political, agenda reality we live in.
Yeah, it's realistic. It's real realistic. I can most definitely see this happening as we speak.
Yeah. But that's what makes the show so great, is that you can tie in these kind of things. The stuff about the relationships where you see Huey and Starlight going through their shit.
Live with all that shit and just
you can really relate to this show, even though it's so bonkers and so out of this world that you're not we don't have heroes I mean, I don't know. Do we? Anybody? Do we have heroes like this in the world? Are you one of them? Anyways. If we do, that's awesome. But
I'm the neighborhood hero.
So we're gonna give a final grade. I'm gonna go A+ on this one.
Wait. I want to talk about one more thing.
Oh,
alright, go ahead.
One more thing.
Oh wait, I already gave my grade. You give your grade and then you can talk about your stuff and then do your grade.
Alright.
That's how we're gonna do. Final thoughts. A+. I thought this.
My grade.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna give my score and then my final thoughts. I'm giving this an A+. I didn't think there was a single filler episode. I thought the acting, top to bottom, was great. I thought the payoff was great. I thought the build was great. The comedy, the satire, the overall writing of this, the payoff at the finale.
Yep.
I thought everything was just super fulfilling. It's probably my favorite show of the year so far. But yeah, A+. Eric, you go, and then Malcolm, you close it out.
No, I want Malcolm to go because I want to hear his opinion.
Oh boy.
I want to hear what his take was on this.
I mean, I give it a solid A. Solid A. No A+, no A-, solid A. You know, it was a few things I was like questioning about, you know, but it's here, sitting there. But I really want to talk about Victoria. Like, I love how they keeping her, you know, quiet. She's really the real. She's a true force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Like, she can kill you without even being in the same room.
Just has to
Like,
blink.
like, bro.
Oh, and how
Claudia.
she's the VP.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah, like they're laying low about her. Like, man, her
Well, now
character's about to.
They've infiltrated
Yeah,
the government now.
Yeah, they're finally exposing her now, but they've been laying low about her character for a minute.
Yeah,
what is it that Butcher says? That bitch has got to go.
Gotta go,
That's
bro. Claudia
facts.
Dumont. She did her thing. She did her thing, and she's still gonna do her thing. I feel like she's gonna be the main focus of these last 2 seasons for sure.
Absolutely.
They're gonna tie her in well, and Homelander's probably gonna be fucked.
I think that's why we didn't see her. I think for the end of
Yeah, they
like
laid
the
low.
season
They lay low
because
with her.
it was her and Homeland planning.
Mhm.
So she had to help Homelander find Ryan in the
Yep.
season finale. In return, she got made to be the VP.
Yep, literally.
So
It's
it
all
was a
time.
give and
It's
take.
all time, bro.
You don't see it, but that's what happens in the background.
She's the key. That's why I said this whole time they've been laying low about her character. Even when she was like broke out of the jail or whatever, they ain't show her like that. But they know she was the OP. That's why they saved her for last.
I think
And-
she could take Homelander.
Yeah, most definitely. She could kill any of them. Soldier Boy, bro. Literally, all she gotta do.
They've set up for a great season 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. They start filming, I think, in August. So excited for
So
this.
it comes out next year.
More than likely, that's the hope.
That's so
Next
damn
year.
long.
We got Harley Quinn coming up, though. So excited.
Yeah, that'll be great to
Harley Quinn.
review. The Harley Quinn series, yeah. The animated
one?
series, yeah.
It's a newer one or the next season?
There's gonna have another season.
Oh, okay, I still haven't watched that. I gotta watch.
That's great.
Yeah, alright. My final rating on this boy. Are you finished up, my guy?
Yeah, I'm finished. Yeah.
Don't want to cut into you.
No, bro, please.
Alright. I gotta say it's an A+ for me, dog. Just all in all, I think it's the best series that we have, like, on television. Aside, like, I haven't finished West for the People, so if it's better than that right now, just don't yell at me. I'm not there yet. I'm catching up.
Not that many people watch that, actually.
But this is just amazing. Like, it's compared to nothing. Like, although it does take from everything else, like all the other like superhero movies and action and like parodies and stuff, like it's just so unique in its own. Like where they're going with the story, like Soldier Boy coming back, like then Maeve still being alive, like now going into hiding, now Ryan joining up, like then going public as Homelander's son. All of that, bro. Like it's really building to something big, and I'm excited to really see like where we go next.
Most definitely. I can't wait.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where we're at for the boys for the final well, not the final season, but the final sixth
Season
episode.
finale.
So that's our review from the Critic Corp. You heard it here first. Click your like and subscribe button, people. We don't know where it is yet, but find it on your screen for us.
We did it, bitches.